bestmakeupstore.com.
Hi, welcome to Susie's Nail Hauls. I have a snowflake treat for you today. I'm going to be getting to the tutorial after I show you what I used because while I was filming I was out of frame a little bit, so I just want to go over what I did with her. And before I do that, a small recap on my Polygel pastel pink nails, which I used white polygel and clear polygel with a mixture of my cotton candy glitter that I made. Super, super reflective and fun. This is one of my favorites I've ever made. And it gives you this. And also, I did a cable knit sweater design the other day. There's a video up on that, but just recapping there. Today, I want to show you, I made pastel blue polygel the same way with white polygel, clear polygel, and my Winter Wonderland mix, which is a beautiful mixture of matte white, matte black, matte blue, iridescent blue, iridescent white, silver dots, and some fine silver glitter. This I'm really happy with. This, I just make them for myself. I don't sell them. They're fun to make, and I have a whole bunch of these little storage containers, so I'm set with glitter. So that's, that was my Polygel pastels, and here are my snowflakes. I used a contrasting blue color as my background, and of course I used a matte top coat, which is a Jelly brand matte, and I think my snowflakes came out great. I'm really pleased with them. They are 3D, you can feel them, and later in the video we're going to get to exactly how we did that on me and Brianna. But I want to show you real quick because the items weren't in the camera at the time. I used Pure Sky white acrylic, and I used the back of a cuticle pusher as my dipping, or I shouldn't say dipping, I should say I poured it over the top of each nail after I coated it. I have an artist brush here from Michaels. It's very fine. I'd really like to get one that's even more fine if that's possible, because I found, although it could be the gel polish, it is a little bit thick and gives you a thicker line than I would like, but I'm working with what I have. I used this Jelly brand L22 is its number, and it is a white top gel polish, and I used a thin little strip, which I've lost, of clear, just a clear, what would you call it, Brianna?
Transparent.
A little transparent plastic. So I just put a dot of this on there so that I could go in with my brush. Wait, we have a cat. We have a cat intruding on our spot. So I dipped it and I made that application. And I want to say that I did first go in, create her nails with the natural polygel. I'm down to like 10 nails, but I've got a lot more. I think I own stock in polygel.
You definitely do.
I do. Also, I showed before, but couldn't see it. I have my fake buttercream Sugar brand E012, which is the beautiful mint color that she chose as her background. And yeah, let me show these beautiful hands. Beautiful, beautiful, tiny. Look at my thumbnail compared to her thumbnail. She's got tiny, tiny little fingers. And she's a nail biter. And she's got bad cuticles, but she's working on it. Every night she uses her Nourish, and she's gotten so much better as the weeks have went by, which I'm really pleased with. So this video is going to continue, and I will show you how I made her final snowflake. Enjoy. And what I did with the snowflakes, I used Jelly brand L22, which is their white, and it's a fairly thick polish. I don't have any artist polish, so this worked out well for me. What I did was I took this little translucent strip and I placed my white polish on here so that I can dip using my artist brush from Michaels, which is working out wonderfully for this work. It does have a thicker line than I'd like. I'd like to get even a finer brush, but I'll have to do that another day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in on with my white gel paint, and let's see. I'm going to draw a line from the front to the back. Make it a little bit bigger. There we go. Then I'm going to make a Y type line from my angle. It's a Y. Then I'm going to take the lines and bring them towards the front. So you pretty much end up with, you know what, I just want to thicken some of the lines here, because the thicker they are, like not width-wise, but up and like up-wise, the more of a 3D effect you get. So it's pretty much a star or a 6-slice pie, if you want to say. And then after I get that right, I go in and at the top of each line, I am going to make a V. It's a very simple, easy design. See? So we're basically done after that. They don't have to be perfect. After you put on your, there we go. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a few dots in the little naked areas. Just tiny dots. Little snowflake dots. And the brush is fine for making small dots. So I'm just adding like one dot in between each V pretty much. And 2 more. Well, that's about it. There we go. It's not perfect. Snowflakes aren't perfect. People aren't perfect. Next, what I do, if you could just move your finger over, hun, I am going in with Pure Sky White acrylic. I'm taking the back of my cuticle pusher And I'm going to use that as a little scoop. I'm going to be very careful not to bump my design, because if you bump it at this point, you're going to have to start all over again because it'll smush it. So let's make sure we got thorough coating. One more. Okay, tap, tap, tap on you. Okay, now she's going to go into my light for 60 seconds. And I'm going to do a little cleanup while she's doing that. I have stuff everywhere. I'm going to clean this off with my brush cleanse because I reuse it. I know it's a simple little strip of plastic, but it's nice to reuse things and not have to buy stuff. If you get it while it's still all wet, there we go. We're clean again. I'm also cleaning up my brush. She's almost there. 40 seconds and counting. Just going in with a little bit of my brush cleanse. Well, my nail cleanse. I use this brush cleanser. There we go. Good as new. Out of the light, so it's not going to cure. She is ready to go. You want to wipe off your own finger, honey? So you wipe off all of your excess powders by the cuticle and everything. Then what I do, at first I thought, is I've got my gelish Nourish, which I just love. I use it every night. And now Brianna does too, because she came with, her cuticles, her nail beds. She's a biter. Yes, she's a biter. So I put it around, and then I thought, oh, what if it gets on the... But you know what? I purposely just coated it because nothing happens. It actually it highlights it a little bit. I'm just giving it a nice rub, and now let's see your hands. So there are her beautiful. They're so tiny. I don't have a lot to work with. Look at my thumbnail compared to her middle finger. Let's see the other hand too. Look at those beautiful, beautiful little fingers with beautiful, I love them, beautiful snowflakes. And this hand. And there we go. Wasn't that easy? So, I hope you learned something today. We had so much fun doing this. We took a break or two in between time. Or three. And until next time, I'm going to be doing a battle of the gels. It's going to be a special secret. And it's going to be Polygel versus Happy Gel. That's just a little tidbit I'm giving you, a teaser. So until next time, thanks for watching and have a great night.